on, man. Here it is. This one ain't like the others. Okay, it's turning on. And looks like there is no card in the... Well, do I have another card real quick? If not, we are not using it. Okay, let's see if I can actually reach out there. Give the old reach out there. Let's see if I can see my bait. I should see it. Oh, yeah. I should have checked the worm before I threw it. That was really stupid. It was hanging out like it'd just been fished, so I typically don't pull the hook out of these unless I'm putting it in the rod box. All right. I'm in that tree right now. Let's see if we can see. There's a fish going down. I'm in the tree. He's going down into the tree. All right, I'm out of the tree. That's me. That's the fish checking it out. Keep my line just a little bit. Oh, he's got it. Yeah! I like that. I see him out there. He's about 15 feet from the boat. That didn't take long. He feels like he's decent. I got this, oh, he's throwing up. Throw up out there, man. Don't puke in my boat. It doesn't really matter, but, oh yeah, he's a good one. Look at that. Good for this lake. Don't piss on me. Man, we gonna eat good. Look at him. Properly hooked. Gonna have some thick meat on this one. Some thick. Sometimes invasive species is what you want. The fish's kids like, Daddy said something about get some cigarettes. He'll be right back. He never came back. So if I look down here at my map, I see where the cone's facing. And when that tree waypoint is right in the middle of the cone is when the return should be the strongest, or it might not be exactly on the tree. I might have done a bad job, missed it by a couple feet, whatever. But generally I want to be aiming at that waypoint when I cast. And how I do that is right now, well, I'm going to cast a little to the right because it's going to the left some. Now opposite, if I'm looking at the arrow on the trolling motor. There's a fish out there cruising. I think I'm getting impatient. I'm not thinking. So yeah, threw it a little to the left. That's exactly where it's at. And I can remember also by that buoy out there, the channel marker is red. Throw straight at that and it should work out. A lot of people throw a shaky head on a spinning rod, aka ferry stick. Don't get me wrong, I throw a ferry stick a large portion of the time. It really is the best thing, like drop shotting. Lighter shaky heads. I'd say if you're fishing 20 feet or less, you got like a 3/16, yeah, throw that thing on a spinning rod. You get heavier baits, I'll tie it on my winch and have at it. Oh, that was just a thump. Man, he's coming up. There he is on the live scope. He's not as big. Just don't throw up, man. We don't want him to deal with no fish vomit. He's not as big, but he's all right. I'm gonna get my limit. I'm glad it's Friday night. Oh yeah. Keep, he's probably 13. nothing to brag about. I started with, uh-oh, I got some vomit on me. God. Just couldn't help himself, man. Just got to throw up. Well, think about it. If you was eating a cheeseburger and somebody ripped you up 20 feet off the ground by your face, you might throw up too. I'd probably do more than that. Well, sometimes they do. One time we just got to the lake and I caught one, a rattle trap. Me and my old neighbor. And I was holding that fish, getting the hook out of it, and he just shit all over me like a cannon. And I was wearing a white shirt, so that was a day. I think that's my bait where all those fish are swimming around. They're congregating. There's a whole cluster of them. I'm gonna pop it and see what happens. Let's give it a little bit. Yeah, they keep moving away from it. Look at them just swirling around like sharks. There's plenty of them down there. I could probably move up, get right over it, and pick them off with a drop shot. Oh, number 3. Oh, that's a better one. Well, this is crazy. Just come out and fish one tree and then go back home once I hit a limit. God dang, this is a good one. Yeah, okay, we're gonna loosen up on that drag because this son bitch wants to run, and I probably need to get. He ain't even as big as the first one. He just thought he was. He good though. It's like every other cast I get one. Man, I'm glad I didn't stay at home. You know those days you give in and you stay at home and you wonder what would have been later on? He was not happy. I mean, there's plenty more down there. They don't seem to mind that their friends are going missing. They're making up the missing posters. Fred, Earl, and Joe. Have you seen them? Seriously though, LiveScope has taught me more about fish behavior and just angling, literal angling. Like he'll show me I'm 20 feet from the boat, but it looks like I'm almost vertical. When it's deep, that's the way it is, and it makes perfect sense. You just don't think about it. At least I didn't think about it. Now I'm a better angler. All right, I'm in the tree, and it feels like I'm hung in the tree, which is very shitty. And I ain't got nothing to get that off with. Okay, came off. So since we're doing this, and I've screwed up by somehow getting hung, I'm going to get to where it's about 10 feet away. Maybe 5 feet away. I'm gonna try something a little different. People who don't know about fishing might even think it's a little gay. And I don't mean happy gay. Dang it, he did throw up in the boat. Piece of shit. We don't need no fish vomit. We don't need to take no fish vomit back to the house. Mama said no more of that. One time I snagged a 20-pound catfish in the anal fin. And I made the mistake of netting him and throwing him on the front deck, and my garage stank for a long time. It is a little bit chilly out here. It's all slimy. What am I gonna do? Did the anus oil spray everywhere? I don't even know what it is. It doesn't smell like anything. All right. A little bit gay. What about back when I was coming up? Y'all remember that time? The thing was, if you had an earring in your right ear, you were gay. That was for sure. I don't know if that was a law they passed in Congress that I didn't know about because I didn't watch the news, but if you had your right ear pierced, you were gay. And what about the people who didn't know about that? And they went to the piercing place and the piercer didn't like the looks of them? Put it in the right ear. and they leave the leave the place. Go out into the wild in the 80s or 90s with their right ear pierced. Man, Lord help them. But I don't have anything against gays whatsoever. It's none of my business. It's kind of like vegans. Hey, more for me. Oh, you don't eat steak? I'll eat yours. Fool. Man, it turns out being a little gay is okay. Where's my gay worm, bro? Here it is. Okay, we got to stop this. I don't even know if you're a keeper. You suck. He's definitely not a keeper. Shit. Get the hell out of here, dude. Roboworm is the brand. I just saw it because marketing got me, and look, it got the fish too. But we had to change tactics. Now my bait's hit the bottom. I know because I saw a fish jetting out to see what the heck it was. Now he's probably going to hit it, unless Junior went back and told. Shake my fist. Oh, there he is. This one feels a little better. This is pretty funny though. He looks better on the live scope. Look at him. You don't need live scope to do this at all. This is just funny to see them on there after you hooked them. You have this waypoint on 2D, you get to where you just barely see it on the 2D and you drop down. You catch them just the exact same way. This ain't nothing special, is it? This is a better one. Yeah, this is it. That was worth losing a worm over, but I didn't even lose the worm. I see it down his throat. Man, he barely hooked. It didn't even go past the barb. He just skin hooked. Hey, that's easy retrieval of the hook though. Look at that big old fat belly. Getting more belly. I have a lot of work to do on a Friday night. I annihilated the population off of this piece of cover. I don't see any more fish down there, and I'm not getting bit. All right, let's go to the next one. Look, I got one marked over here. Oh shit. This is a good ferry stick here my daddy made for me a while back. I've had it for years. We could be listening to death metal while we did this. Always questioning. Question everything. Especially the government. I want to power fish my way somewhere. Where's my... Oh no, my spinnerbait's not out. See, I'm torn. Do I want to throw this stupid thing? Yeah. I'm just thinking about stripers and how delicious they are. And stripers will hit these. You can just do it just like that. There it is. Absolutely nobody looking at it. There's a fish over there too. Some bitch is not interested. Maybe it's a stomp. Probably a stomp. When they get further out like that, they kind of get stretched out. And when they're close, you can tell. Yeah, this is the area. This is a good area here. There's a fish back there. That's what I call a fish. There's a few of them, so let's get a little closer to that action. Coming up, and they're scattering. It's kind of crazy. Man, I just can't do it again. I gotta stop. I don't think they're biting this, and I feel like it's a ridiculous thing to throw out there. You know, we just gotta go back to the main one up here. Let's turn this off. We're getting back in the wind. Man, it's a nice day. Man, I should have just mercuryed on out here. We're gonna run out of time. This is illegal in some states. I can't believe that. You mean you gotta pee in a cup and then pour it over? Go ahead and drop that down. 25 feet down in the cold. I feel like one of them ice fishermen, but without the misery or the ice or all the clothes and the running nose. I got the running nose. I'll take that back. I have that part of it. Yep, that's what they want. They want that gay worm. Oh man, he's pulling hard. He's like, what have I done to myself? I did catch a good one a while ago on it. That was barely hooked. I remember seeing that. All on one tree today. Sometimes you find that magic spot and you got it. I got my 5th bass. Man, I hate leaving biting fish though, because I could drop down there and catch another one. Come on, man, we don't want this. We want to calm down here. Oh, look. We have a whole family. Here's your little family member. We used to live in that house. Oh, he came off. He was definitely on for it. I should have let him take it longer. Oh. He didn't come off. He stole my stuff. He stole my bait. Well, we got more of them. Okay. So we know they're right here. We got our boat positioned right. We got our spot lock on. 20 years ago, we wouldn't be doing this. Oh shit, he's in the tree. Ugh, I feel it popping through. I think he came off. No? He was just like, I gotta get out of this tree too. This shit hurts. He was in the middle of the tree. It's accidentally dropped into it. I was like, well, I'm losing this. But this little sweet guy helped me get it back out. You know what? I've taken enough fish today. That'll feed us for the whole weekend. I ain't gotta go to the store or go to the meat section. Yeah, you going in my belly, boy. You over 12 inches. Where's he hooked at? I can't even see. There's so much worm coiled up in his mouth. Man, these are good worms. Junk Fishing has been brought to you by
Tamisha, learning to fight terror.